It's ready when you are.
All right, we're Relentless TV. We're here with another Charlotte artist. My boy, I met him in the studio a couple weeks ago. He put me onto his new project, and I was really impressed by it. There was a lot of hard hitting bars, different flows that I was intrigued by. So I want to let him introduce himself to you guys.
I go by Ecain. I wouldn't say I'm a Charlotte artist, but Carolina. I would say Carolina. People say don't say Carolina, but I'm from South Carolina. I've been in Charlotte for like 7 years. So North Carolina, like almost 10 years. So might as well claim the other side of that. Carolina. I think it's one whole thing anyway.
So let's touch a little bit about, like, tell me about yourself. Where are you from? Age?
So I'm from Sumter, South Carolina. 27 right now. You know, same year Jay-Z made. You know, so this the golden year and shit. Started rapping early. 11, I wrote my first rap. Started recording myself at 16. Started recording other people too. I engineered too out here. That's one of my hustles. So I didn't know I was building on that. Like when I started that, I didn't know I was building up to an engineer gig type shit.
So you took from I guess mastering and mixing your own music to being able to do that for other artists as well.
Yeah, it was trial and error though, because when I got in the studio out here, I started at Audio Box. It was a lot of shit I didn't know, and I got exposed on it. Like, I had to, when you don't know something, that's when you learn. And when you gotta do something for an artist, like, that's when you really learn. But I never, like, folded under the pressure. I just tried to, like, keep them comfortable and keep them, like, calm and just communicate with them.
I feel you. It must be learned in the unknown. And with that being said, I'm just trying to figure out, like, what made you initially start rapping?
I gotta say, probably 50 Cent. I was 11, so I Get Rich or Die Trying. Wrote my first rap, and my mama bought me. My grandma raised me, but I wasn't allowed to listen to rap. We was listening to gospel, soulful music, old school, all the cookout music and everything. But I got The Massacre. That was my first album, and I ended up stealing my mama's CD. She had the late registration, so that's my second full rap album I heard like all the way through. So I guess I gotta give credit to 50 because seeing that movie and just hearing that first album made me want to do that.
So do you think 50? Are there any other artists that had like a profound influence on your rap style and taste?
Yeah, I'll say everybody. When I was in high school, probably everybody that was lyrical and that had punchlines. Like that's what I was kind of following. Like Wale, Cole, Drake. Shit, back then, Big Sean, who else? I always followed like Cassidy, Reed Dollars, like battle rap, all that. I always looked at that too. So bars just like excited me almost. When somebody says something crazy, I'm like, oh shit, I want to do that. I want to have that effect on people, like make people think, like, or go over their heads and make them come back, like, oh, I didn't catch this the first time.
Okay. So with that being said, I want to ask the question of, is there a right way to listen to music? Like, when you're listening to music, do you think it's, like, important for, like, more of the lyrics, or is it more of, like, just the beat and cadence? Like,
it really depends on, like, the setting. Because, I mean, if we about to go out or something, you don't want to play no slow jams or nothing. You feel me? You want to amp up a little bit. But if you got a late night drive, like, you got like a good 30 minutes. You can play some of my shit or play somebody like smooth almost. I would use a car ride for like a smooth artist. But if I need to like amp up, I'll probably put on some Future or some Lil Baby current thing.
Okay. So walk us through. First, how long have you been rapping?
I'm not gonna count the 11 because that's when I wrote my first rap. But like consistently, never stopped at 16. So this made year number 11 pretty much. So I just kept going. I ain't never took a year off. I put a project out or something a year. Or I made shit and didn't put it up. But I never really took no year off from rap. I never thought about quitting.
Okay, so walk us through your artistic process. Like, we're in the studio with Ecain. What are we seeing happen?
So if you in the studio with me, it's different from my creative process because my real creative process is I like to record alone, like in solitude. Nobody in the house, like me by myself. I record myself too as well.
Okay.
So this is probably my first studio going to consistently. The Bridge in Charlotte. Shout out to them. Boy, C-Note, he cold individual. Good vibes. But
Bridge.
shit. It's probably the first studio I came to consistently. But before that, I probably was at the crib recording. But if I'm in here, I'll tell whoever in here pull up a beat for real. And once I catch that feeling for it, I'm like load it up. I just go in there. No writing, no nothing. Just see what comes out of me. Sometimes I might get like 4 lines out. Sometimes I might get a half a song out. I might get a full song. It just depends on the vibe.
Okay, so do you more like in your process? Do you more punch in, or do you like write raps and then you go to the studio and you're like, all right, I'm about to perform this shit. We're just gonna see what it sounds like.
So right now on Apple, I got 3 projects out. Project of the Year, Play the Game, and 333. I didn't write nothing on none of those.
All freestyle?
All off the top, punch in, I guess, or freestyle. But I still write to sharpen it, or if I really fuck with the beat and feel like, okay, I need to really think about this one, I'll write. But lately, I fell in love with just letting my thoughts go almost pretty much.
Okay. So tell me about what makes your sound distinct to you.
I'm a cold ass nigga. Like I really got bars. Like if you can hear me and you can comprehend what I'm saying, like you'll fall in love too. Cause I'm different to me. People might compare me to something this, that, but I'm different. I'm made different. I'm cut different, and my work ethic is different.
Okay. So, even though that you're different and being your artist, what type of like if somebody were new to hearing your music, what type of lane per se would you say it would be in?
Shit, wherever Hove at, or probably wherever Hove at. Pretty much. That's what I gotta say. Whatever lane Jay-Z in, or anybody, whoever the hardest to you, that's the lane I'm in, and that's the lane I'm a chase at. So I feel like I'm becoming like open-minded and like turning into like a chameleon almost. Cause I used to be like stuck in my ways. Like I just want to make this pure hip hop or pure real rap shit. But now I just want to make the greatest music I can make. I don't even chase. This happened last month. I came to this like conclusion like for myself like. I don't even want to chase the GOAT status no more because that was a big thing for me to be the GOAT or be #1, top 5. But I just want to be the best me. I just want to be the greatest Ecain. I want to figure out how I could be that. So yeah, I don't see no lane yet because I might blow up and figure out some more. I might create a lane. So shit. But I put myself at a high standard and I don't sleep on myself at all.
Shit, fuck it, my nigga. If you want to say, you better create your own lane, then let that rock.
Hey, I'm gonna create my own motherfucking lane.
Well, that shit, that's what it is. Nigga, get this shit relentless, my nigga. What? Let's go, man. So, bro, all right. Tell me about your top 5. Okay, so we already talked about influences. We talked about different lanes, but who are your top 5 favorite artists?
Okay, yeah, that's crazy as hell. I just thought about this yesterday. I'm like, it's updated. Shit, I gotta put Jay #1, longevity. I don't even need to explain that. I know Big and Pop, great, but unfortunately, RIP to them. But I didn't come up off of them really. I had to go back and study everybody. So me studying everybody made me like lock in with Jay-Z. Like this nigga is different. Like his supreme confidence, like his bars, like even when he dumbed it down, it was still like crazy as hell.
And the longevity in it too.
Yeah, he can still drop today.
Right, 50. Right. The longevity, the influence, everything.
You got Beyonce. Come on.
Okay.
Let's go there. But I'll say Jay. Dang, I wasn't gonna do this soon, but since I fuck with you, I'm gonna go ahead and let it out. Like, I gotta say, Jay-Z. Damn. Yeah, I just thought about this. I think I want to adjust, but I'm gonna say Jay-Z, Biggie, Big L, Jadakiss, Kanye.
Oh, jeez, Kanye.
Yeah. I just thought, like I said, I just thought about this yesterday.
So, do you think about it still in the space of old Kanye versus new Kanye, or is it just yay is yay after the?
No, it's like dirt. Like it was two dirts. This ain't what you want. Like haircut dirt, and you gotta reinvent yourself. Like I just said, you gotta adapt. Like, he had to do that. He couldn't drop a late registration today or a college dropout today. He probably could, but I don't see that happen. So I mean, you grow as a person. You know, people got their problems. People get more money. People get different situations. So their music not gonna be the same. I don't ever want nobody to say, "Oh, I want that old Ecain." Like, nah. Like, let me grow and evolve. Like, to whatever I'm supposed to become. That's how I feel about that.
So we got Jay, Big L,
Biggie, Big L. So
Jay,
Biggie too.
Big L, Jay,
Jadakiss.
Yeah, Jadakiss,
and yeah.
That's a solid 5.
Yeah, like I said, I've been changing that shit every year, really. Every 6 months, I change that shit. But I just thought about this shit. I don't know why, but I'm glad I changed my answer because the old shit was a totally different lineup. I'm number 6 though.
Okay. Hey, okay. So, who are some artists that you can see yourself working with in the future?
That's another thing I'm becoming open-minded to because before I as my manager, my boy Austin, I didn't want no features. I didn't really care. Somebody rap, somebody bring it up to me, I didn't give a fuck. But now I'm becoming like, you feel me? I'm more open-minded to shit. So probably my first feature in the industry, if I could handpick it, I'll probably get in the studio with Keith Glock.
Okay.
I don't know, bro. It's just something about bro. And I just feel like I ain't on the same shit, bro, on the same wave, but I just feel like there's certain things I can relate to just by hearing bro music. Okay. Or a nigga like Mozzie.
Okay. So, okay.
I ain't gonna keep name dropping Hove in this shit, but obviously everybody want a Hove verse. One day I'll secure that. It's on footage. The stamp.
Bro, alright, so when you put me on to Project of the Year, I told you that when I listen to it, I'm gonna give it, you feel me, a real listen through. Like, you feel me, I'm gonna goddamn listen through it all the way through.
Yeah, you hit me like 2 weeks later. Yeah.
I'm like, you feel me, I gotta let it run. First time, I'm not gonna hit you after the first run because I know after the first listen, either you feel me, you might get either over exaggerated view, or you feel me, it might be overwhelmed. So you feel me, it's just like, you want to goddamn not go off your first feelings off the album. Yeah. And I'm like, even though the first feelings off the album were really good, I always want to play it back. So I'm like, okay, let me know the lyrics. Let me figure out what this artist is really talking about to see if I can connect with them. And when I was just going through the different songs, it's just like, I liked a lot of the bars. I liked a lot of the beats. I think that you used a lot of different samples. And it was really good. I want to say my favorite song off the project. I would say my favorite song off the project was probably 2 for 2. What was your favorite song off the project? Yeah, 2 and 2. What was your favorite song off Project of the Year?
Okay, hold on. Let me go back with the 2 and 2. So if you fuck with that, you fuck with me all around because I made that beat, mixed it. I did all that at the crib, so that's 100% me. That beat right there, that song right there. But favorite song off the project, it might just gotta be. It's either Pilot or I Know.
I Know.
Yeah, I recorded Pilot at the bridge here where we at right now. It just came smooth. He uploaded the beat and I did that shit in one night. So it might be Pilot. I don't know. It just those two, they just feel Pilot, and I know they just feel like crazy to me.
Pilot hard. I would say the ones that you feel me. I would say out of all the songs, I was really vibing. Like you feel me, I was vibing with most of the songs on the project. It's 9 songs, I think. But I would say the ones I was vibing with the hardest outside of Pilot, because Pilot is the one that you showed me on. So I would be like, okay, I kind of got a bias to this one because it's the first one. And you feel me? It was nice. So I was like, okay. But I'm saying outside of Pilot, I would say GTA, crazy.
Shout out to Ray Calladad.
Crazy. I want to say Fake Smiles. Dude. How do you feel about like involving in this process, and like where do you plan to take it further?
I'm becoming the type that don't like look at the sky as the limit. So I don't really know. I'm gonna just keep working. Not saying I don't got a plan, because I always got something in the cut in the back of my mind, but I don't think the sky is the limit. So it's like I don't know where I'm gonna take it, but when I take it there, everybody gonna know I took it there. But right now, I just linked up with this producer. Feel me? We got a couple joints in the cut right now. I've been cooking up. I was up till like 1 last night. I had to get up at 5, go to my little morning hustle. Went crazy on that shit last night. It just sometimes I give myself the chills, but I'm probably gonna drop an EP in the next 2 months, if not soon.
Okay. So we can get you back on the lens. Goddamn. About that.
Hey, God flow.
So, bro, let's talk about the theme of Project of the Year. What do you want people to see off this album?
So this gonna last all year. To me, like I wasn't in no rush. Normally, if people they'll drop their videos, a single, you gotta do this. People tell me, oh, you should have did it like. I don't care. Like it's like fuck it. When I get a video done, I'm gonna get it done. When I'm in that space, it's gonna happen. This gonna last all year because it's Project of the Year. So if people start comparing this, they gotta compare it to the projects that drop in February, March, April, May. You feel me? It's gonna keep going on. So I didn't have that concept at first, but when I sat down and thought about it, like this shit gonna last all year, for real. Because when somebody drop in December, they gotta compare it to this. See if this is Project of the Year. I dropped it early January or late January. So
okay. So what are some of the things that you've been able to learn throughout this music journey?
Work. Engineering put me on like I got to meet people and I became more like, I guess, outspoken. I'm a little, I won't say antisocial, but most of the time if I don't fuck with you or I don't know you, I don't speak much. But if curiosity strike me or if it's a vibe there, I'll converse with you. So it definitely brought me out of a shell that I was in. Like network anywhere I go, try to talk to people. Don't be where I'm from. Well, you can't trust everybody. You can't.
Right.
It's crazy how I grew up. So it's like I don't know. I'm not saying I'm traumatized by that, but it's a lot that went on growing up. So it conditioned me to be standoffish a little bit. So I would say it opened me up, meeting people, tapping into different showcases, knowing shit, just learning knowledge too. Cause I'm a sponge, really. Like I sit there and listen sometimes and just soak up the knowledge. Or I might act like I don't know what's going on, or I might act like I don't. You feel me? Like I won't say slow or nothing, but I might act like this in the room and just be peeping everything, and I'll see everything and take notes and mental notes and have to think about them shits later.
Yeah, 2 years, one mouth type shit. Like you can listen more than goddamn you speak. You pick up all the game. Goddamn, you can utilize that. You can different ways.
Yeah, I was always taught if you don't got nothing to say, don't say nothing. Like, ain't no point of wasting your breath. So,
fact. I would say when we first met and based off the music, I could tell it was more of an introvert, and I think that was another thing that was relatable because it's just like, you feel me? If we're in rooms where you feel me, it's new people. It's like if business being spoken, we got a strong opinion, then we feel me might say that. But otherwise, it's more of just listening. You feel me, just cooling vibe and seeing what the situation is like. And I could really hear that in your music, like the different ways that you set up your bars and how you feel me, you see put out your outlook on like you feel me, your rap game and competition phase.
When you met me, I was fried a little bit. When I probably smoke, I'm probably like standoffish. I don't talk much. I definitely don't talk much. Like, I'll probably get in my own little corner because I'm in my thoughts. So you right though. Right.
Okay, so you straight on with. So, bro, what is the biggest advice that you could give to a new artist?
Work. That's it. You gotta work. If you want it, they're gonna tell. They're gonna know. They're gonna hear it. Like when you get people believe, it's one thing to have a friend say, "Yeah, you hard, be a yes man," but ain't nobody around me a yes man. So it's like I got people around me that believe in my shit. So that I go home and think about this shit like I owe it to them because they feeling my fire right now. This shit, it's really off of energy with me. Like if I do a showcase and everybody in there fucking with me, I go crazy. If it's like nobody fucking with me, I kind of, I'm out of control. I can't help that shit. I did a at this concert. We was at Rhapsody Concert. I wasn't about to go. My last minute decision, we ended up going. I done yelled out. My man's that got on stage first. Got the twerks from the ladies. Shout out to the lady on the stage. But I ended up yelling out, "Let me rap." She was about to wrap up her set. She said, "Let you rap." Then she ended up letting me get on stage. Like they played shook ones, thinking I was about to fold. Like I wasn't about to fold. Like I had the crowd. Whole crowd was fucking with me. So like something took over me, almost. So it's like work until everybody believe in you, because you gonna create. It's like almost like the Greek gods almost.
Okay.
They lose their power when people stop worshiping them.
Okay. Stop believing.
It's almost like that. But no funny shit. It's kind of like that for me. Like if I'm freestyling, if all y'all start nodding your heads, I'm gonna go crazy. But if everybody just like this in their phones, I'm not gonna go as crazy. Like I don't like how that is, but that's how I work pretty much. I go strictly off of energy.
It's the thrill of being like, you feel me, that I would say that's more of like the showstopper type shit. Like if I want to compare it to niggas hooping, I would say like somebody like Klay Thompson, right? He gonna get hot.
Yeah. But
when the team's down type, or you feel me, when they really need it, that's when Klay get his hottest. Like you feel me? Yeah. If Steph's struggling, goddamn Klay start going stupid. And I would say like if you're saying like you're like you put on for a show, it's just like I think it's one of those just like a big, you put on more when the pressure when like I would say either the pressure is against you or more of when like you feel me, they know they need you.
You just described my personality because when I did like 2 to 3 years in college, like I could never write a paper the first day. I gotta write the paper the last 2 days. Like that's I promise, every paper I got, the last 2 days I wrote.
And you know what's crazy about that, Brody?
Because that's pressure like that. Yeah. I kind of fuck with that almost. Right. Or even say I mix with people too. Sometimes I say 2 to 3 days. Sometimes I say 3 to 5 days. I'm gonna have it back. I'm gonna wait till that. I don't mean to, but sometimes I just wait till that last day, and you're gonna get a better mix. If I started early, they probably gonna be like, "Oh, I need you to adjust this." I just noticed that, so I kind of just naturally wait till the last day when it's like, "Oh shit, this has to be done."
Right. I feel like there's always like a me versus me type situation when it comes to like I wouldn't say it's not procrastinating, but it's like, yo, sometimes I will really have like a creative or writer's block type when I'm trying to do something early, but it's like when it's coming up and I know that's coming up, time clock ticking down, that's when you feel me, sometimes the best work does come out.
Yeah, it's adrenaline. That pressure is, it's either gonna make you fold or make a diamond. That's what pressure do.
And
I ain't never folded in no situation. So that's what they do for me. That's probably why I like try to chase that, because you get the back to college shit. You get all right. What's today's date? The 9th. You get the paper today. Oh, I can't do it today because it's like I'm not inspired. I don't feel like it's no pressure. It's like, oh, I got 7 more days to do this shit. But on that last day, it's like I gotta come to class with this shit. So it's like my blood pumping. Like,
right. You like, I can't come up with nothing. That's no way happening.
Exactly.
So, bro, I know that you just touched on your live performance, and I've seen the different challenges in the past. But how many like live performances have you done? Like, have you done a couple shows, or was that
Jeez, nah, they ain't. I did a lot. I don't even know. I never counted them. I've been doing shows since college. Like I was at St. Aug in Raleigh, so HBCU, St. Augustine's. Did the Midnight Madness there. Everybody in the auditorium. I ain't gonna lie. I won't say scared as shit, but I was so I ain't never been that nervous in my life. So imagine trying to be nervous, trying to talk on a mic and rap in front of a whole, basketball gym filled up with people.
Yeah.
Like, I did that though. Like, people showed me love the next couple of weeks. Like, I was acknowledged. And it felt good. So I always try to fight through that, like that nervousness and that stage fright almost. But I done did a lot of showcases. My next move is to try to get my own show and have a couple artists open for me.
Okay.
Just do this shit myself until something pan out for me and I'm on tour.
So, have you ever experienced any difficult situations while you've been on road?
What you mean?
Like, I would say, like, for your different shows, like, I'm not sure, you feel me, if you ever had, like, a situation where, you feel me, it's like you might have the difficulty getting to a show, or you feel me, it's just different things with promoters, anything like that.
Oh, so I did a show, I just did a showcase over here. Crown Town, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Crown Station.
Shout out Chuck T,
Crown Station.
John Gotti, Crown Station. Shout out to them, they did a showcase. Before I got there, I had a rent. I just came back from Atlanta, had a rental. I lost the keys to the rental because I was supposed to be there at 4:30. I think that was the time, or 4 o'clock. I can't remember, but lost the keys. So I'm around the house looking for the keys. My manager hit me like, "Where you at? Where you at?" Like I lost the key. I ain't explain. I don't really like to make excuses no more. So I ain't even text bro back on thing. I'm trying to find the keys, trying not to get frustrated. It was in my shoes.
In the shoes with it?
Yeah, so it was a lot. And then we ended up getting there. We had a couple people mob with us, but they ended up leaving. But I didn't end up performing till like close to 10 o'clock. And then I had to push back the rental time because I had the rental set for I think 7 o'clock or something like that. So I had to push that back. That's probably the most difficult, frustrating time because it was like I done, got my vibes going. Then got in there, vibe killed because I'm waiting hours to go. So it's like I'm probably not even giving the same performance I would have gave if I was like in that first lineup. But no excuses or nothing because I still need to deliver. But that might be probably the most current challenging showcase I had to do.
So are your showcases, have they been out of town or are they majority Charlotte based or?
Lately, yeah, probably Charlotte based. The most recent one, just because it's convenient. I've been thinking about like branching out, like traveling a little bit, getting my team together, just going places, having a cameraman and everything with. Okay. But I'm also thinking, like I said, I'm also thinking about doing my own little show. I don't want to do a showcase, but I want it to be my show, but have some opening acts, people that I like respect as artists, almost. So that's probably gonna be in Charlotte too, since that's where I'm based at right now.
So, what is your favorite song to perform from your catalog?
I never performed it. Like when I'm at home, all the songs I like practice the most, I don't perform those. I got this song from 333, like In the Thoughts. Like I wouldn't perform that at a Charlotte showcase because I feel like I need more of a, feel me? It depends on the vibe because I always ask like what can I come with? Like do y'all need bangers or can I come and rap? But the last shit I just wanted to rap. I just wanted to show like my bars pretty much. So I did my song. I started off with the song. It's off a project of the year, Never Satisfied. Shout out to Simo on the beat. Then I did the Lemon Pepper. I was barring them up from the start, like from the start of the song. From the start of the song, 1 minute in the song, it's like 32 bars. It's some crazy shit. If you really sit there and count that shit, I said I won't say that I'm the best. I just sound better. They be hating like they don't want you around, cheddar. Mad cause my raps give me green like bell peppers. King before a warrior, I'm Chris Webber. Finger lick this lemon pepper. I was just going in on that shit. So I just wanted to like rap that day. So I don't know, I'm probably gonna put that shit in somebody else's hands to come up with my like set. Cause my set is, I'm a rap. I just wanna display like my bars, like my poetry.
Are there any other artists from Charlotte that you can see yourself working with?
Well, we got that bag right now. Nah, I'm just fucking around. But whoever I vibe with, really, like I said, if I'm in here, the other day I just put somebody on the song. They pulled up at the right time. So if I vibe with you, if you hard and you vibe with my shit too, like hey, I probably don't care. You can hop on the shit. I'm trying to work. I'm trying to just better myself. I know learning how to produce. One thing I learned is collabing is like the best way to get better as a producer. So it's probably the same way as an artist. So my manager been pushing that for years. Like you need to collab. So I'm really whoever, but it's certain people that's probably gonna get defeated for sure.
So as an independent producer and artist and producer.
Just artist. Just call me artist. I just know how to do that other shit.
Oh, you really do that?
Like an engineer, that's just my hustle. I ain't an engineer, but I know how to do that shit extremely well. Like, I've just been doing it for so long. That's a long fucking time. Like different programs, different software, different computers, different rooms. Like, but I just know how to do that shit. But I am an artist. I'm a rapper.
Okay, so we're gonna solidify that. Ecain as the rapper, independent. How do you see yourself how do you see yourself putting yourself more out there to different audiences within this next year?
Shit, it's probably been holding me back. Like I feel like I got a complex, like a good week, like a because I'm gonna say other shit. Yeah. I got like a good weed complex with this shit. If it's good weed, it's gonna sell itself. Mm-hmm. So I feel the same with my music. Until I make the music, if I drop this, it don't do nothing. I'm not there yet. So I need to go harder on the next. And I don't ever like be like, oh, this ain't making it, so I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna make this next one better, put it out. And when they take to it, they're gonna take to it. I can't force nobody to listen to my shit. Okay. I could just check me out. Like you fuck with it. So that's all I could do. And I could do all the marketing in the world, pay for this, pay for that. But I think about how many times am I clicking on certain artists? What am I doing to consume new music? So it's like I don't believe I'm in competition with no independent local artists, unsigned artists. I believe I'm in competition with motherfuckers you listen to every day. Cause that's who's in your playlist. Not no unsigned. If you're man's or if you know somebody that's coming up that's hard. Like other than that, I'm in competition with Drake. With I wanna have the impact he got, or I want this, I want that. Like, that's how I feel about it.
So, last question: what are 2 core values that you live and stand by?
That shit change every day for me, but But I'll just go ahead and shoot out. Just, I don't know, just keep it honest. You know, if you know me, don't lie to me. I ain't nobody to lie to. Who am I? I ain't cutting you no check. You got shorty at the crib, you got this, you got that. Like, just never lie. Like, you don't have to lie. And I guess I'll be cliche for the second one, be yourself. Like, you can't lose. Like, if I walk in the room, be myself. If I walk in that room next day, I can do the same thing. I don't gotta put on a fake persona. I don't gotta, okay, I'm this, I'm that. I ain't no bitch ass nigga. I know I throw down. I know I got hands. That's been proven. I know the people I know is gang ties, like, but that ain't me. But at the same time, like, I could be that. But I don't have to act like, you feel me? Or I don't gotta be faking my bars. Like, I gotta FN at 380. I don't gotta do that. Just be yourself. That's what I'll say.
Okay. So what's next from? Where can we expect next from Ecain?
Another EP, and like I said, in the next, I'm just stretching it out. It might come next week, it might not, but in the next 2 months, I got another EP for y'all. By this producer, me and this producer working together right now. Crazy with the samples. Crazy. That nigga got some shit. So he bringing out a whole different side of me. So probably another EP. After that, yeah, videos coming out this year. You know, okay. I wanna do them right this time because I dropped 5 videos in 2020. I ended up taking them all down because it's like, it's not what I'm rebranding no more. It's not what I wanted. I wanted these to be harder anyway. So let me start over, and then this time I'm gonna not be an asshole, but I'm gonna make sure everything is right. Like, even if I gotta sit there and edit them myself, because I also know how to do that. So I got the Final Cut program, got the Mac, got the whole setup to do that. But I don't want to have to do that. I just want to be the artist sometimes. But I'm definitely gonna be hands on with everything, like, pretty much. I always been like that. So I mix everything I do, write on my shit, or punch in on my shit. It's all me, pretty much. So I'm gonna keep it like that.
So, Brody, any last comments or concerns? Any thoughts?
Tap in with me. Follow me. Ecain Audio. ECAIN Audio. Everywhere. Project of the year out now. More music to come this year. If you're in Charlotte and you ain't come to the bridge yet, you pussy. Keep being great. If you're an up-and-coming artist, keep working. Don't make no fucking excuses about nothing. It don't matter about no money. If you, like I said in one of the, it's a newer song. If you can't trap, take your bitch ass to work. So, hey, my closing words. Ecain, appreciate this.
Alright, we're ReilentlessTV. We out.